So I'm going to talk about the overall system architecture of the TPad phone. Now this might sound kind of scary, but we're going to keep it pretty simple. So this is just the model, the mental model that Joe and I like to think about when we're designing effects for the TPad phone and generally telling other people about it. So the model kind of begins here with the user. The user has two main channels that they're interacting with, the phone or tablet or whatever it is. That is the eye and the fingertip. Now, surely you could add on sound and a bunch of other things, but just for now, we're going to stick with the eye and fingertip. And the way the usual interaction goes is that the user inputs some finger position into the Android system or their smartphone, and that goes into some sort of virtual environment. Now, that virtual environment does some sort of programming and eventually updates the visual display, which you see with your eyes. Now, this is a very basic interaction, one that we all do with our smartphones or tablets or what have you. But what we want to show you is that by adding in the TPad phone, we're adding in this secondary channel back to your fingertip. So now we have this virtual environment over here, which is, we kind of think of it very generally as any sort of user interface, like your home screen, apps you might have on your phone, games, anything like that. Anything that's taking in finger position and acting on it is the virtual environment. So now instead of the virtual environment simply updating the visual display, it's also updating the TPad display. So we have some libraries where you basically calculate a friction value that gets sent out to the microcontroller that lives on our electronics board. That signal is amplified and conditioned and then sent out to the TPad itself. And all this is so that you can wrap around some feedback back to the fingertips. So you can see now that we've kind of closed the loop on your fingertip, we can provide very fast kind of dynamic effects based on anything we want to program in our virtual environment. So this is just a general overview, and we'll get into some more of the details in the next few videos about how to actually go about doing this and some tools that we've created for you to use.